the young, and the restless. Spoilers, Saturday See Full, the 20th of June, 2026. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is a spectacularly unhinged day in Genoa City, and we are absolutely vibrating with the sheer audacity of it all. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because the drama is serving pure, unadulterated chaos. And we are here to dissect every single second of it. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing and listen to me. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now, because my soul has actually left my body and is currently floating somewhere above the Crimson Lights patio. I was mid-skincare, literally had a charcoal mask smeared all over my face, and I had to yeet my phone across the room because I could not handle the sheer, unfiltered audacity of what just graced my screen. Bestie, be for real right now, because the level of psychological warfare happening in Genoa City is straight up astronomical. We are not just watching a soap opera anymore. We are surviving a high-octane psychological masterpiece, and I am personally victimized by basically everyone's choices today. I am hyperventilating. Send help. My grip on reality is slipping, making it absolutely clear that this situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. Okay, wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Let's start with the absolute dumpster fire that is Victor Newman and Matt Clark. So Matt is literally standing there playing the amnesia card like it's an Olympic sport, and Victor is treating him like a literal Tamagotchi. Victor straight up hands this man a go bag, a bag filled with a wallet, credit cards, ID, and a brand new phone. And then the kicker, which is honestly so unhinged, he tells Matt he has to wear an electronic tracking monitor on his ankle. I screamed. I genuinely shrieked into my pillow. Victor is basically microchipping this fully grown, dangerous man like a stray poodle. And Matt has the absolute gall to look at Victor with those big, fake, innocent eyes and say, I'm lonely, and you've been so kind to me. The vibes are horrendous. Don't even get me started on the vibes. Matt is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done. Victor is literally orchestrating a real-life game of Sims, telling Matt to reel Kane Ashby in, calling it a test to see if he can integrate into society, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because you just know this ankle monitor aesthetic is going to end in tears and explosions. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Let's talk about Phyllis Summers, because she is currently operating on a level of petty that I can only aspire to. She struts into Crimson Lights, and by the way, can we talk about the lighting in there today? It was giving major, moody indie film, and I was obsessed. But anyway, she walks up to Kane Ashby and basically demands an apology for him insulting her earlier. She literally tells him he should buy her a drink for saving him again. The sheer ego, I am living for it, but also, girl, read the room. She starts gloating that Victor rewarded her. Kane is sitting there, face like a literal stone wall, trying to act unbothered, and Phyllis drops the absolute nuke. Victor gave a arabesque, you guys, arabesque. Kane's old company. The absolute disrespect of Victor handing Kane's legacy over to Phyllis like it's a gift card to Starbucks. I was physically vibrating. Kane tries to play it cool, giving her nothing, straight up saying, frankly, I couldn't care less. Arabesque is the past. Chancellor is my future. But you know he is screaming internally, Phyllis is just standing there, soaking in his misery, practically purring. This really bothers you, doesn't it? I cannot even. She is feeding on his stress like an energy vampire, and I am totally here for the cinematic mayhem of it all. It's giving major villain origin story. And honestly, if someone took my company and flaunted it in my face while I was just trying to order a latte, I would legit throw a chair. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we need to pivot to society because Adam and Chelsea are serving the most mature, confusingly healthy dynamic, and it is genuinely short circuiting my brain. They are sitting there, looking immaculate as always, discussing the fact that Newman Media is the only company not being returned to the family. Chelsea, bless her fiery, defensive heart, is ready to go to war. She looks at Adam and is like, should we fight? We got screwed. And Adam, my dark, brooding prince, who usually chooses violence and chaos, literally suggests they just build it back up themselves. He smiles. She smiles. What is happening? Are they growing? Are they healing? I don't know how to process this level of emotional maturity from Adam Newman. It feels like a trap. I am terrified, but I am also completely obsessed. Basically, I am sitting here waiting for the other shoe to drop because there is no way Adam Spider Newman is just going to let this go without some sort of long con revenge plot. But for now, they are giving power couple energy, and I am genuinely here for it. But wait, the real trauma is happening over at the GCAC. I need to take a deep breath because this part genuinely broke me. Kyle Abbott is standing there on the phone with little Harrison, telling him he can have pancakes for breakfast. Victoria walks up and asks if Harrison is in Italy with Summer, and Kyle drops the bomb that they are living in a hotel. Lucy Romolani is upstairs babysitting. Why? Because of Patty Williams. Bestie. Patty has literally driven the Abbotts out of their own mansion. Jack is playing some twisted, high-stakes game of psychological chess with Patty to find Diane, who is currently locked in a barred room by a fake doctor, which is a whole nother level of terrifying. And Kyle has basically had to evacuate his child to a hotel. The collateral damage is insane. I am legit so stressed for Kyle. He's just trying to be a good dad, and his entire life is a circus. Can we just give this man a break? He looks so tired. I want to reach through the screen and give him a hug. And right in the middle of this heartbreaking update, Nikki Newman walks up with Victoria. And you guys, she looks so unwell. I am literally clutching my chest. Nikki gets hit with another massive headache right there in the lobby. She admits her vision is going blurry. Victoria goes into full panic mode, which same Victoria, and basically carries her mother up the stairs to her room while Kyle watches, looking completely stressed out. Victoria is demanding that Nikki call her doctor. Nikki, being the stubborn queen she is, tries to brush it off, saying, it will pass, it always does. But we know it's not just passing. This is not just a little migraine. In the room, Nikki finally caves and says she will see the doctor tomorrow, but she forces Victoria to swear not to tell Victor. Why do they always keep secrets? Have they learned nothing in the last 40 years? I am calling it right now. This medical crisis is going to go nuclear, and Victor is going to lose his absolute mind when he finds out they hid it from him. I am legit pacing my living room because Nikki's health is no joke, and the fact that she's hiding it while Victor is busy microchipping Matt Clark is just peak Newman dysfunction. Okay, let me snap back, because the ending of this episode had me screaming at my television. Matt Clark, wearing his little ankle monitor, which I still cannot get over, calls Kane and asks to meet at Crimson Lights. Kane actually shows up which is his first mistake. Matt tries to play this super casual, hey buddy routine and brings up Aristotle Dumas. And Kane? Oh, Kane was not having it. Kane looked at him with the cold, dead eyes of a man who has survived way too many identity theft plots and straight up says, I know what you're doing. Why are you trying to buddy up to me, Matt? What does Victor Newman want? Boom. Mic drop. Kane saw right through the entire facade in 5 seconds flat. I had to pause the screen and walk around my apartment because the tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Matt thought he was playing 4D chess, but Kane is out here reading his mind. It was genuinely the most satisfying moment of the week. Kane is officially off my do not perceive list and onto my absolute legend list. I am literally unwell. This entire situation is now my entire personality. I cannot function until I know what happens next. Is Kane going to rip Matt's ankle monitor off and feed it to him? Is Nikki going to collapse before she gets to the doctor? Is Phyllis going to turn arabesque into a weapon of mass destruction? I am manifesting a total catastrophic meltdown for everyone involved. The villain arcs are peaking, the stakes are astronomical, and I am officially a hostage to this storyline. See you in the next update, besties, assuming my heart hasn't given out by then.